But traffic in New York City making it. And his thing.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Outside Griffin. Harris outside. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. Jordan finds Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here is Harris. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Irving. After the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's Irving. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
But this is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Here's Simmons. Shoots over Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now, here is Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It's the Nets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Curry against Irving. Curry is inside. Kicks it to Harris. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Irving. Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Embiid with the steal. Green taking his time here. And he hits it to tie the game up. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. It's Curry with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Now Harden. Pass to Irving. Harris outside. Nets passing it around. Irving passes to Jordan. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Hill kicks to Howard. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's back to Hill. The feed to Howard. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
3 seconds left. That one a little long.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
No shortage of scoring. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, man, that's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for James Harden.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Shake Milton. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by KD. Thybulle with the ball. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And the Nets with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. And then Durant with the dunk.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Brown finds KD. The game now all-time. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. Outside, KD. Over Howard. KD can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hill. And a missed layup. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Durant. The short one's on the money. Durant's got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hill with it. Picked up by Brown. Tolliver with the bucket.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Durant dishes to Brown. Back to KD. Picked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Hill has the open look. From outside, off the mark. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Durant. Joe Harris comes in for Green. Irving's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Brown.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now here's Irving. Pocket 6. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 1.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Green in the post. Harris is there. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris, a real energizer who just fights through contact on the shots.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And here's Harden. Passes it to Claxton, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
And a wide open look for Simmons, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
pull it back, Kobe. Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was wow! Nice! How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. And Harden with the stuff.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Now Curry. He's covered by Irving. Here's Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Irving from long range. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 7.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Embiid wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Harden. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Irving against Curry. Embiid with the steal. The 76ers leading by 3. Harris dishes to Curry. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Outside Griffin. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to the right wing. 1:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Irving. Here's Tolliver. Howard trying to free himself up. Tolliver, no luck.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Durant. Here's Claxton. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Thibault. And Durant sends it back. Brown finds Durant. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you've got to knock down.
Now, here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And then Durant with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Korkmaz. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the 76ers, Howard is out there with Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in at the point guard position.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for James Harden. Simmons and Durant sends it back. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. And it's sent back by KD. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the long legs of Durant right there. Stretch Armstrong help him drive inside. Impossible for the defense to defend against that without fouling.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Simmons inside. Defended by Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Luwawu, the pass to Brown. The pass to Claxton. Green with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Outside, Green. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Down low. Harris passes to Embiid. And Jordan sends it back. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Simmons inside. Griffin on him. Shots good by Simmons.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Irving. Now Harden. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
Simmons with it. To the paint. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked by Jordan. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
And the call on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Simmons against Griffin. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
Simmons scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Harden. To the inside. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Simmons. James Harden with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Harden slamming it down.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. And contact on. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Simmons. And Curry, here we go.
Bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And stolen by Simmons. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
But he said, we've got...
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Harden against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Irving passes to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Middleton outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Giannis with it. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Forbes. And just miss after miss right now. Nets leading by 6. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Irving with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Nets making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. .111 left in the first. Down low. Here's Portis. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Passes to Durant. Five to shoot. Stolen by Tucker.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Durant down low. Defended by Middleton. Good on the shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Forbes. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on James Harden. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Bruce Brown.
We can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower seven-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Inside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Giannis. That shot off. Nice D from Griffin. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Harris dishes to Jordan. Pass to Harden. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Outside Jordan. Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that, looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
Here's Holiday. Good D by Harden.
Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for James Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. To the paint. Irving against DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 8. Wide open. Forbes can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Giannis. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Irving passes to Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Irving finds KD. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Irving. Claxton the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 10. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Durant. Got it off in time. Oh, to beat the clock. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Middleton and Giannis are...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Look, DeAndre Jordan and the rim, those two are best friends.
And Griffin sends it back to the inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Harden. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 16.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Another miss by Harden. Bucks trail by 13. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Harden outside. There's the dish to Harris. Back to Harden. Feeds to Jordan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Over Holiday. And he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Floats it up for Giannis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Brooklyn leading by 11.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Irving passes to Harden. And Jordan has it in the corner. Here's Irving, defended by DiVincenzo. Irving, good.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nets leading by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobs it up for Jordan. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom, because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Durant, Brown out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the center. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Pass to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Forbes. Shoots over Brown. Forbes can't get it to go. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Picked him clean. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Tucker. 4 on the clock. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Back to Connaughton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Holiday. Here's Tucker. The pass to Connaughton. And a wide open look for Portis. Trains the three-pointer. Portis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Brown the pass to KD. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Outside, KD. Shot on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Brown. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And here we go. Jumps up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jordan finds Irving. Back to Jordan. Outside Irving. From past the arc. Rebounded by Tucker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ring shot on the way. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. The wide open look here for Holiday. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nets leading by 7. Irving surveying the floor. Harris outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Portis in the post. He's against Jordan. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Back to Harden. Irving for 3. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Yeah, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Harden draws the double. Outside Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, there's a reason DeAndre Jordan shoots a high percentage. It's because he's around the rim quite a bit.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Middleton outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Harden surveying the D.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Jordan inside, defended by Portis. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Bustling Philadelphia. And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Simmons pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time.
Oh, the power on that threw down.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And it's good for 2.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And Giannis gets it to go.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Curry. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris misses. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Simmons. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Not a fast start for the Bucks. 4-point game. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robert. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Thybulle finds Milton. Stolen away. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Knocks it loose. Hill has the open look. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks trail. Pass to Thybulle. And here they go. Back to Milton. Beyond the arc. A second chance effort. Here's Howard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Here's Holiday. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside, Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Maxey passes to Hill. Shot left block. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Now, here's Maxey. Shoots it up. Howard trying to free himself up. No good off the front iron. And stolen by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. The tray. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for George Hill. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Harris. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Curry from deep three-point range. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Embiid drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the 76ers.
So skilled at maneuvering his way to the cup. Embiid's mobility, extremely impressive for a guy of his size.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Simmons passes to Harris. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody. Oh, what a play!
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Outside, Simmons. Quarter number 2 around 3 minutes gone by.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Basket counts.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Simmons looking around. .132 left in the first half of the game. And he makes that one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Outside, Green. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Passes it to Thibault. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 4. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Simmons finds Harris. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Up top, Embiid. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Curry. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. He feeds it to Harris. And the shot is long.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The kick out to Lopez. Holiday with it. Harris is there. And Holiday throws it down.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Outside, Green. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful.
Yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Hill looking around from downtown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Forbes gets to Middleton.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Middleton against Hill. Looking to end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Free throw good, Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Bucks trail by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
outside Hill. Now the feed to Scott. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And so it 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On offense, here are the Bucks. 6-point game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot. Holiday dishes to Tucker. With the teardrop, and it's laid up and in by Middleton. Middleton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Maxey passes to Hill. Pass to Thibault, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Right side Holiday. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Milton. And here now is Thibault. Guarded by Tucker. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lobs it up for Holiday. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And here's Maxey. And there's the pass to Thibault. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Bucks trail by 4. Passes it to Middleton. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Tries yet again. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. 4 on the clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Hill with it. Pass to Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Now Holiday. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 6. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And they go to the intentional foul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Middleton is doubled. .104 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Here's Curry. From deep. The offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Simmons. Three-pointer. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Outside, Curry. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the Bucks with possession here. Trailing here by 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Outside, Simmons. So the 76ers win it. Some good confidence. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Well, and they'll payday.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2-guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Good on the bucket.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Green against Harris. Green kicks to Simmons. Harris inside. There's Green with the 3. They get it back. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Irving for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Buries it down low.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. All sorts of time. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Simmons finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Curry looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here is Harden. Down low, here's Griffin. Harris outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
.131 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Wasted no time on that one. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. Takes the three. For three, Harris. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Outside Curry. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Mike Scott, George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Claxton, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Offensive rebound, Scott. And he converts the layup. Scott's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Harden. Lays it up and banks it in.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Hill has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Nets leading by 3. Outside Durant. Shoots over Scott. Durant, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Milton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. And a change for the Nets. Luwawu is checked in for James Harden. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Green. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. Goes back up. And that one drops for him. Claxton's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Hill looking around. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Back to KD. Can't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Thibault. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Brown outside. Passes to Llewellyn. Here is Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Outside Hill. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Green taking his time here. Brown the pass to Claxton. Outside for Durant. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Back to Harden. Jordan high post. Pass to Harden. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And so, thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And that's going to do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the center. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Irving passes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Dishes it to Irving. Outside Jordan. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. A shot's good from Irving. He's got 9.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Nets leading by 7. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Inside, tries it from 9. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Harris looking it over. Kicks it to Embiid. They need this, and Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
The pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Curry is inside. Covered by Irving. Embiid dishes to Curry. Pass to Green. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Outside for Curry. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Curry. That shot, no good. Good D by Irving.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harris outside. And Green now, top of the key. Harris draws the double. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
The 76ers trail by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Simmons against Harden. Outside Irving. The 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Harris outside. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Brown finds Green. Outside, KD. It doesn't go for him.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Milton's shot is good. Milton's got his first bucket of the night.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And here is Irving. Irving double team. There's the steal. Hill, the open look. Green with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
KD looking around. And that one's good. Green.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Milton the pass to Thibault. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he gets them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Howard's got his first points in this one.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Irving passes to KD. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Hill for 3. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Curry's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Brown. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 5. And stolen by Howard. And stolen by Harris. Irving looking for an opening. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Green.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
In the corner, Irving with it. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Curry finds Harris over Green. Another shot. Here's Howard. Missed it, even after all those chances. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harden against Simmons. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Left side, Irving feeds it to Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nets lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair. 17
seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Harden. Pocket 6. The dish to Irving. From the arc. So it's the Nets picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, then there's Harris, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Giannis inside. Griffin's there.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now, here is Irving. Harris kicks to Irving. Pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden the pass to Jordan. Rebound by Brook Lopez. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Giannis missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Pass to Griffin. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. On defense, the Bucks. Irving from long range. They get the rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And the pass to Middleton. No good on the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Oh, Griffin in position. Out to Harris. For the 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Green, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Nets leading by 5. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Irving. And the Nets with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. KD passes to Brown. It's deflected. And it's the Bucks on the break. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Green, stolen by Middleton. He's got a clear path. Here's Forbes, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Down low. Shoots over Tucker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Great D that time from Green.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And there it is for him.
With that unique ability to absorb contact on the drive and not let it affect the shot. Durant proving once again how tough a guy he can be.
Here's Middleton. That shot no good. Deflects the pass. Doesn't go that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brown the pass to KD. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes to KD. Here's Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by KD. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Rebound, Brooklyn. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finish off by Brown.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Pass to Forbes. He dishes it to Forbes. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Jordan to top the key. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. There's the feed to Jordan. There's the pass to Harden. Griffin kicks to Harden. Outside Irving. He's looking for Griffin. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Giannis outside. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here's Harden for 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Bucks trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups. More than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Irving double team. Harden right side. Griffin, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Middleton's checked in. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Back to Durant. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the... Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Giannis inside. Defended by Griffin. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Harden with it. 9 points in the game so far. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Holiday surveying the floor. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Griffin against Antetokounmpo. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. This one for 3. They get it again. And staying with the play, Middleton.
And Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harris outside. Nets passing it around. DiVincenzo against Irving. No good with the elbow jumper. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Brown the pass to Claxton. Durant against Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Durant the pass to Claxton. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Stolen by Durant. Here's Luwawu, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Brown.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. Bucks trail by 6. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Durant. Trains the jumper to finish the break. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Misses the 3. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. It's Brown on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Luwawu. Defended by DiVincenzo. Claxton no good. Bucks trail by 8. And Forbes has it in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Durant. The putback, Luwawu, and so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Harris is out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Irving double team. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Harden draws the double. Right side, Jordan. Green in the post. Giannis is there. Passes it to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lopez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bucks trail by 4. It's stolen by Green. Holiday against Harden. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. Green inside the three-point line. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Harden and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Lopez left side. Over Jordan. Lopez, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Antetokounmpo against KD. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's KD. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot clock.
Harris, good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Middleton outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden against Howard. Harden kicks to Harris. Launches it. And that one is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton finds Giannis. Offensive rebound.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Harden draws the double.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for three. The putback. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jordan high post. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Harden. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. Now here's Giannis. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good, Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Philadelphia. Curry passes to Harris. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, I like it when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Giannis outside. And Embiid with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Simmons against T. Now here's Tucker. Defense is right there. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Tucker.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Teague. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That was a long time coming. It took him 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Passes it to Simmons. Back to Green. Down low. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here is Teague. Pass to Portis. To the wing on the left. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's foul number 2 for him. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Teague. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Tobias Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz is checked in.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here is Hill. And that one's good. Thybulle.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Giannis inside. Defended by Thibault. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Milton. Back to Howard. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now here's Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Middleton, and the shot goes down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Milton. He kicks it to Howard. Drills the baseline jumper.
Now that's just how you draw it up. As easy as a look as they could find.
Outside Holiday. And stolen by Thibault. Good if it goes. The shot will not fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And
for me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in 2 guard. Now here's Middleton. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Over Simmons. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Maxey. Simmons inside. Defended by Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Maxey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Ben Simmons. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Kicks to Harris. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powered through it.
Holiday, the pass to Forbes. Back to Holiday. It's off the run, and it's good on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Harris finds Embiid. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
That one, no good. Hill with some nice D. Right side Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And foul called. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Bryn Forbes. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Curry's shot is good.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Giannis with it. He's got 8. Kicks it down to Middleton. Over Hill. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Embiid, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. From the line. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
Bucks passing it around. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Embiid with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Hill. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Passes it to Hill. Milton with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Launches a 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Embiid. Curry passes to Simmons. There's Green with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
In the corner, Simmons with it. On the wing, Green. Pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 17. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Simmons finds Thybulle. And here's Maxey. Back to Thybulle. Simmons left side, right wing. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Clock at 4. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thybulle's got 5.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Loads it up for Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Pass to Thybulle. Now, here's Maxey. And the pass to Korkmaz. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. And Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Holiday. Middleton outside. Inside. That one wide left.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And Holiday is right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Milton. Passes to Thibault. Here's Simmons. To the inside. Howard. Tipped away. Pass to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. And Holiday, here we go. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Giannis kicks to Connaughton. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules footballs. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle, and it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Tucker. Good D by Embiid.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Holiday. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the point guard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Hill. Milton the pass to Howard. Harris, right side. Pass to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Holiday. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
On the wing, Milton. Maxey passes to Harris. That's good from Howard on the assist from Tobias Harris. 6 points for Howard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Now the pass to Green from past the arc. Keeps it alive, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Holiday against Harris. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. That one no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And stolen by Howard. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Milton. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers also making a change. Curry's checked in. Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Maxey. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Curry outside, offensive rebound, and Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 14.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Over Holiday. Harris's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 14. On its way from Curry for 2. Howard dishes to Harris. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Howard. Knocked away. Harris, right side. Over Giannis. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Simmons finds Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 18. Harris against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Teague. Up and in on the layup.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Now the 76ers with it. Outside Curry. From deep. It's rebounded by Portis. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And